Hello, this message was made for Brandy in the Philippines. Brandy, thanks for commenting on my video. If anyone's wondering why uh, I was just looking at my hair, sometimes I show up on these videos with wet hair and I'm very relaxed. It's because I get a lot of the messages I share and while I'm in the shower or in the bath. So I like filming right after that so I can have a clear mind. So anyway, this message is for Brandy in the Philippines and anyone else who needs it. Brandy commented on one of my videos asking, how do I be love? How do I give love and receive love freely? And so please understand, even though this video is titled How to Be Love, love is a frequency, okay? And this is where the social programming comes in. When we're asking when we're asking those words how to, we're operating in conditioning of society and in our brainwashing, because everything is a frequency, and as humans everything comes to us because we comes to us when we are vibrating at a frequency. Everything's vibrations, okay? But if you're really starting to feel like something's missing, like you're not love, or you don't feel love, or you can't give it freely, or you can't receive it freely, that is a sign that that's an illusion your mind again gave into, okay? These illusions come to us after we experience trauma. So for example, when we grow up in homes where we did not feel loved, and also when we are so stuck in our daily lives of making money that life seems like we're only here making money and doing things, and it's only natural that we fall into a place where we don't feel loved or don't feel like we aren't loved, and so it can be difficult to accept and give it freely. First, just remember that this is when we are in that place, it's a natural part of the journey. By you, Brandy, by acknowledging that, how do I do this? Even though I'm saying this is a brainwashing, that's the questions we have been taught to ask. Just know that because you're asking that, it shows you're seeking within, you're seeking for answers. So when we have those answers come to us, we have to, how do I be love, for example. When we're asking how to be a vibration or how to get something that only we can give ourselves, we have to turn inward. So instead of seeking for answers externally outside of us, instead of searching for answers outside of us, we turn our attention inwards. So we turn our thoughts and our questions inwards. So it becomes, for example, Brandy, you asked, how do I be love? How do I give love freely? How do I receive love freely? You're asking me, I'm outside of you. But if you go inside of you, well, I'm actually a part of you. That's why you're seeing this. It's a reflection. So everything in the universe is a paradox, okay? Everything's a paradox, meaning there's always two sides to everything, okay? But so for the sake of this teaching, you're asking me, someone outside of you. But if you ask yourself, how do I? You probably already asked yourself, right? Well, when we are asking ourselves, how do I be love? That's a sign that we have to ask a different question. That's a sign that we're going through the social programming that has disconnected us from the love we actually are. And it has disconnected that there's an illusion there. There's an illusion that we aren't love, or that we can't give and receive love freely. And that's an illusion. So by turning our attention inward now, and when we realize we're asking someone else for answers for things that only we can provide ourselves, a question I would ask myself going inward then is, I have to remind myself of the truth that I am love. I am love. And I accept that I am love. So when we turn our attention inward, we become the answer for ourselves. Because it's an illusion that the answer is outside of yourself. We're not going to find love. You know, so many of us, we've been taught that love is in another person. Love is in a marriage. Love is in a job. Love is in money. Love is in work. Love is in children. And for so long, these can give us these feelings that we think, oh, I am loved now. Because I have this, I am loved. Because I have children, I am loved. Because I have a marriage, I am loved. Because I have a relationship, I am loved. But there's always going to come to a point where these things are not enough for us to feel loved unless we become enough love, unless we feel the love that we are for ourselves. So it's really just giving yourself permission to remind yourself that I am love. So it's going to start mentally, I am love. And if you feel feelings that contradict that, or if you have thoughts that contradict that truth, you say, you repeat, I am love, when you feel those feelings, or when you have those thoughts that might be deceiving you into thinking that you are not loved or that you can't give love. You just override the programming. You see, I am love. I am love. When you're embracing the truth that you are love, when you do that persistently, you're creating new vibration in your body. You're creating a new vibration in the universe. And you're going to then see it unfold in the reality outside of yourself or the world around you. Brenda, this may not, Brianne, I'm sorry. This may not have been the answer you were looking for, but I hope this helps you and others. This is actually why I wrote the book, The Tapestry of Injustice. Your trauma is your initiation, because my book walks you through this process. And my book is in English. It's an ebook. There's a link in this video and all my videos to that book. It's $8 US. Right now there's only a PDF version, but I will be making a narrative version, so it's to make an audiobook so you can listen to it in English. But I highly recommend that book. Everything I've learned has been from reading books, but also my living experience of it. Because until we live it and practice it, we can't embody it for ourselves. Let me know if this helped you, and thank you for watching.